I hope that wasn't on live.
No, that wasn't live.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't allow that to go live. That would be a bit too spicy. Maybe on my last stream I'll do stuff like that, but you know. So hello and welcome everyone back to the Dumbass Class with me, the Dyslexic Gamer, and my players as always.
Hey.
As we carry on our Rogue Trader game, where in the last episode our players had come from Izmir to the Sky Tower. They had regaled, well, they'd asked some questions, but then later that evening they'd regaled the town of how the infidel who dare touched one of their people got exploded, which went down rather well. In the morning, you could quite easily see them fall into corn, so you should be careful. In the morning, they set off to go and do some salvaging at the site of where the great army was obliterated. So, nice and quick refresher this time, as the last one was a bit long. Right, where are we? So, Sun-Rikun, make sure you're in shot, because I've been forgetting about you at times, and I do feel bad when it's... I know there are some people who do watch the stream. I always feel bad when I'm like, shit, I didn't move the Sun-Rikun screen, and everyone's already moved off of it. Quickly scroll down. Sorry. So, you arrive back at the site of the army's destruction. Again, originally there were multiple mounds which had dirt and grass growing over them, but the mounds turned out to be like overturned tanks and vehicles and so on and so such. You have excavated a decent number of the mounds that are most blatant or very blatant. Having a look around, setting yourselves up, everyone disembarking. You can tell that other scavengers have been here. Things are not as you left them.
Mm.
But other than that, you know, life goes on. So,
it's away.
I'm going to need some tests. I'm going to need some rolls. This is where you can also make some suggestions.
I'm going to roll 100 D100s.
Marvelous. Use up your luck.
Watch me use up like fucking.
For a clear understanding, we just arrived at the salvage site, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? That wasn't too bad. I would have rolled terribly with the first couple of rolls, but
yeah, your first rolls would have been shit.
I also rolled a couple of the doubles there, so yeah. When does Heinrich get a psychic awakening? Jesus, no.
Oh, that's the route you want to go down, is it?
Oh god, no. I could. I think I actually meet the criteria for the psychic awakening fucking special advance. I should not be telling you this.
I think you do.
Does the book forbid Mechanicus to become psychic?
There's legitimately a specialist psychic class for Mechanicus, but it requires you to indulge yourself in Xenotech.
Goonie.
Yeah.
I think it primarily meant Eldar fucking Xenotech, but if you can find an ethereal to jam their gem in your head.
I mean, technically speaking, the Tau do have the Euro sign, but I don't think I can, introduce you.
There are multiple ways for you to become a psyker. I mean, hell, I think one of the mutations you can get is literally you become a psyker.
Yeah.
So and I know for a fact there's at least a dozen items throughout all the Rogue Trader books that will turn you into a psyker. I'm pretty sure there's even a cybernetic somewhere in one of those books where you install it and you gain as far as I can remember, I think you might gain like level 1 or level 2 in Psyker, but you can't go any higher. I think that was the only downside of the cybernetic enhancement.
I think it's a heretical device, but
Yeah, lots of them in.
It's in the Novice Primer. Yeah.
Lots of heretical stuff in Rogue Trader. So
Yeah.
no one has made a suggestion that I would accept.
So just real quick before we get sidetracked again there. So we're at the previous campsite, or not campsite, but like at the previous dig site from last time.
You've basically set up you've parked up in the same place.
Yeah.
Your people have got out and have got shovels and so on and so forth. They're ready to get digging.
Before anything, I just want to check around the area to see if I can see any spots where people might have been recently close to us, or if there's anyone close to us that we should be aware of.
Sure, you can roll awareness. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'll do awareness and do a little foot patrol
Awareness
of the area
is always it's always free after all.
Also, I'm trying to always remember this. I do believe I have a binocular. I think that gives me something, right?
You have a binocular.
I believe it allows you to see further away, because obviously the naked eye can only see so far.
No, but does it give
I'm
me...
using my augury.
So, as far as I'm aware, it just lets you see a further distance. Just roll your awareness. Otherwise, you have to look in your character sheet and find it. I can't remember.
There you go. It's a failure.
Well, you failed enough that you may want to have... No, hang on, even a 10 wouldn't save you, so never mind. If you were 10 out, I would have been like, go and find those binoculars, see if it gives you a plus 10.
If it was a plus 5, I would have passed.
Yeah. Hang on, wait a minute. So
I'm going to check. Give me a second.
He is right. So
yeah, you see, look, you're aiming for a 77. You rolled, and no, sorry, you are right.
Yeah, so
go and find them. Have a look and see if it's a plus 5 or a plus 10. If it is, then you succeed. If it's not, you've made me aware that you're using them, which is the best thing you could have done.
Yeah.
So
I'm
Cray,
just walking around the place.
Can you give me a tech use test with your auger array? So, hi Rick, you look around and basically you see what I told you a moment ago. You can definitely tell that people have been here. You can see that like things have been ripped out of vehicles that you guys wouldn't have bothered ripping out. Maybe some of them have ripped out a rusty chair. Maybe others have pulled off the shade visor thingy-madoober on the driver's side. Well, front passenger and driver's side. Just there's detritus around which you guys would not have bothered ripping out of a vehicle.
Okay.
For Cray, as you look around, and then also use your auger array, you see exactly what I said. Heinrich's seen. You can also tell that some animals have also moved through. Given that around one of the corners you find a massive pile of shit or something,
Jesus Christ!
You could tell that animals have been moving through and people have been scavenging here. This area is not by any means safe and quiet. I made air quotes and I didn't even say anything. I'm just expecting you all to know. Hang on, I'm air quoting.
Night binoculars do not give me anything, so
Okay.
It's better.
Do I be mean to Cooney?
Plus 10.
No, there's no busty milkmaid anywhere around. I know actually.
Look harder.
So Cooney, perhaps, rather than a busty milkmaid, you see that one of the Izmirians is stoically built as he removes his shirt, and it's just muscles everywhere. Just he's built like a brick shithouse, and you had no idea.
I'm sorry, but I have no interest in that. I probably see a bird that is
What,
weird.
can Cooney not like a muscular male species?
It would be like me looking at a dog and
She
thinking
might imagine a towel on top of the head. Only seeing from the back, he's got muscular. You might imagine
No,
a towel's
thank you.
head on top.
It's not blue. No, thank you.
It's not blue. Did you hear that, people? Cooney is racist. How dare the greater good speak of everyone coming together. So, Craig, as you hit your auger array, you don't pick up any life signs in the vicinity that you're in, and switching it over to electromagnetic, you can tell that underground and in some of the smaller lumps actually contain quite large objects of metal. So just because the larger ones have been used up doesn't mean there's nothing here. So can I get some search tests off of everyone?
Yes.
So Cray, your search test gets +10.
Oh. Okay.
Well, you each do a search test to try and find, something.
I got 1 degree.
I got 2 degrees.
Cooney, you got my bad luck. I'm sorry.
Well. So, as you get the Izmirians, you didn't actually bring as many Izmirians with you this time. Although, let me think, you did bring the truck as well. So maybe you could bring a couple more Izmirians, because you've got 2 vehicles, so maybe you brought 4 rather than 2. Because the standard is you bring.
We would have got 4, honestly.
Well, the standard is you bring 2, and they cling onto the roof as you drive around. And where you have got the truck
Well,
with
we
you
don't
as
have
well.
2 roofs.
Yeah, I mean you have a truck to put them in. So yeah, you technically, if you said 2 per vehicle to watch and look after, that kind of makes sense. So yeah, you'd have 4. So you do have some individuals. So. Can I get a D100 off of all of you?
No problemo. Where the hell is my dice roller?
Do we have any? Well, I guess 30 is probably the closest. So, Heinrich, can I get a D100? A 64. Okay, so you get some. Well, actually, is it a data slate? Yeah, you get a data slate. It is of religious sermons.
Oh.
We can add something to this as you probably power up. Data slates are pretty sturdy, and so's their battery. As you power it up, it flickers to life. Maybe it's like a Nokia where it's just like the battery just never ends.
It never really dies.
Yeah, it just keeps on chugging along. You read through where the part that was opened, first page, go press the back button to close it and to find out if it belongs to anyone whose sermons these are.
short interjection. Is the Imperium of Man sermons?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
You find that it is by a fellow named Gonhelm. Gonhelm? Goonhelm? I don't want it to be Goonhelm. Goonhale? It does kind of sound like Goonhale.
Goonhale. What?
Yep. Data slate with an this is the name.
It's a data slate. Goonhale.
Gunheil, maybe?
Seems to be filled with different sermons that he's remembered, slightly changed. He obviously has different files for different ones.
Goonhale.
And yeah, he seems to have written a number of sermons himself. And talking about many things.
Okay, hang on. Do I have like heraldry? Is there any heraldic symbol or anything on it?
The ecclesiarchy. That's it.
Okay. Could I use my heraldry, rogue trader, or imperium skills to try and remember to see if this is an actual outstanding person?
So going through it, there's a date, and it's not particularly old. Like, he's not someone who was ancient. Like, this isn't old.
Yeah, it's not ancient, but it's.
And reading through it, he doesn't have any like titles. There's no heraldry on it, so there's no real way for you to.
It's the only one that's Goonhale.
You can give me an intelligence check with a -20. Keep in mind that you're all at different vehicles at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine. No.
No, just something to take note of. I would say take note of.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will slap it away in my journal.
Yep. Hold on to it. Might have some value later on. So for Cooney, for little Coonster, 49. Oh, we've had that quite a few other times. I'm going to be nice because you did fail the roll to begin with. So give me a 1d100, please, Cooney.
Another one?
Yep, I'd like another 1d100.
58.
Got a 58. So, basically, can you give me an appraisal, Cooney, with a +10? Heinrich is over in his own vehicle, in his own mound, searching for things. So you're on your own here. Can you give me an appraisal? +10.
What is an appraisal skill? I don't believe I have that.
It would be over on your advanced skills, I should imagine. So
no, appraisal is not a thing. You have commerce. Commerce is about the closest, or a common law check, or a law check. Wait, trade, law, or commerce.
Well, then it'd have to be commerce. It says appraisal on the proviso. I'll say it now. Appraisal. But yeah, roll commerce then, or you can.
I have a 0 in commerce, so
you can roll awareness. No, you can roll scrutiny. You can scrutinize the piece, but it'll be flat rather than a +10.
Okay.
You're screaming at this item, telling tell me your secrets. Okay.
Tell me your secrets, magic man.
So you find a piece of jewelry. However, after scrutinizing the piece, you find out that it is a fake. Hang on. You got the You're in the thing for fake. Requiring an ordinary appraisal test to spot the mistake. Oh, yeah. So can you... can you put down that this ring... I don't know how you know this anyway, but so it's a piece of jewelry that you would value with being worth of 100 thrones, but it's fake. You can try and sell it to someone or give it to someone, or there is use in it. It's probably not as much as you thought. So next would be Cray.
Fake ring?
Yeah, it's fake ring or fake amulet, whatever you want it to be. But it's worth 100 thrones, which is actually substantial. You know, 100 thrones is a lot of money.
It may be fake, but this is still, this is definitely something you could pass off as a relic to blithering yokels like Ismerians.
If you gave that to an Ismerian, they would be like it would be a family treasured heirloom that they can like pass from like father to son to the same person. Would probably be wearing it all the time. But
gifted a harem of his daughter's wives. yes, so, I sell my daughter wives to you. Go.
So Cray, unfortunately, you have gained, and I can't really help you with this in either way. You've gained a spool of wire. But do not despair, because these are the minor items. So sadly, Cooney, you don't get to participate in the next bit. Can I get two D100s off of? Sorry, can I get a D100 off of Heinrich and Cray together? Like a D100 each.
Oh, fuck's sake, I got an 86.
Well, will it be good? Will it be bad? We'll find out.
1D100?
Yep, that's correct.
Good lord.
59. 59. Well, that is the closer one, numbers. So let's have a look what comes up on the old. Oh, that's. Huh. Oh, thank fuck for that. Okay. I mean, that's hilarious, but I could not begin to explain how the fuck that would come into existence. Ooh, but that would be useful. Okay, so. Okay, so now I'm a little bit torn.
I think we found an okay processor.
I'm just trying to think about which one is. Do I go with the actual number that's been rolled?
Have we found a totally not a Tesseract?
No.
Damn it! I want my Tesseract.
Did we find an old one? A part of an old one.
You just see a frog's leg that's like the size of a fucking building. Holy shit.
Hang on a minute, this is a bit... I'm going to need a moment to... What is this?
So, to fill the air, we still have a pulse rifle that we need to repair. And a pulse pistol. We also still have like some green shrubbery from the things we went and looted when we set up some oil. Hello? Anyone out there? Did you understand what I said or not?
I lost it there for a second. Say again?
So, we still have a spare, a broken pulse rifle, broken pulse pistol, and as well as some greenery from when we went to set up the oil of Derek.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we do. We also have a couple of medical supplies that we were able to refine from the stuff we got from the oil refinery as well, didn't we?
Okay.
Like the salves and like the roots and such.
So what you're going to find, Cray, as you have managed to get into this derelict vehicle, covered in dirt and grass and so on, you find an adamantium statue of the God Emperor. Now it's only it's only small, extremely heavy. Yeah, a small adamantium, like a little bit like the ones that the Spanish have of saints. You know, it's about the size of a small child.
I want to keep it.
Well, not.
It's like the size of
Not
of
really.
a small child. What?
Yeah, you know like a 1-year-old, not 1-year-old, like a 2-year-old, like they're just walking.
How much is
height,
it in centimeters?
Oh, I can tell you that. I don't measure kids.
Like what?
That'd be a bit weird and creepy. so I'm using kids as a measurement.
Hang on.
So,
If
are we
we were to
talking
look
about-
up the average, if
We're
we were to look
talking
up
like
the
a
average
foot.
height of a,
We're talking like a foot and a half, a foot, kind of.
12 whole inches of
So
statue.
12 to 18 inches of statue. As you huffed it out, what's your strength bonus, by the way?
5.
Okay, yeah, you easily lift out the statue. It is very, very heavy. You give it to 2 Izmirians who nearly crumple.
Apparently.
Yeah, who nearly crumple under the weight.
I think we found our bow piece for the sky beast.
So the prow mount.
Ooh.
So as
the sky chicken. Sky chicken.
Sky chicken.
Yes.
So Cray knows for a fact, because he's a tech priest, you can't reforge adamantium, so it's stuck like this. It will always be the God Emperor in glorious adamantium. As you check it over, you find that maybe a bit heretically, maybe not. You topple the statue over to look at the base, looking for a maker's mark. No, nothing quite so seedy and deplorable. It has a listening device in it.
Oh. Of course it fucking does.
So it is technically
your
fitted
secrets
with
to the Emperor now, children.
with an Archaeotech listening and recording device that records anything that is said within its in its presence. And yeah, the secret hatch lets you access a data node where you can acquire the data crystal that everything's recorded on.
I'm just thinking, would it be possible to hook it up to one of our intergalactic?
Yeah, intergalactic. Yeah. That's
intergalactic.
Right. Well,
no, intra.
Is
inter would mean between.
Intersegmentum, because it's
intersegmentum.
Yeah.
Intersegmentum combeats, so I have an intersegmentum listening device.
You technically could. I don't see why you couldn't, but the issue with that is the recording section of it would only be able to record so much data, and then it would have to start wiping it. And for you to, unless you had people sat there, well, think about how long it takes you to travel to that world, so that you can then retrieve the listening device out of it from another subsector.
Yeah,
it might get recorded. It might get recorded over. It'd be more useful for you to either give this to someone to curry favour.
That's what the combeat is for.
Or for you to set it up on your own ship, so that when you take them to your own chapel, and they're praying and saying their stuff to the Emperor, you can then retrieve the data far easier. Because that's the only problem. It's just retrieving the data. If you had the problem with having the combead in there, Cray is you'd have to then have someone recording or listening to the comm feed all day, every day. On your end. So then you're still, in the hopes that you get something juicy. A lot of effort for hopes and dreams of something juicy. The thing underneath it was you actually got something else, but the thing below what you actually rolled was a Tau battle suit reactor. But I didn't want to give you that.
God.
I mean, why didn't you give that?
I couldn't explain it. How the fuck did it get here? How exactly is that meant to...
takes.
It's like
It's was found there by the warp.
It exploded out of Jim's previous ship and landed all the way over here. Also, this is what I'm picturing for the Emperor statue, by the way. Tell the Confessor Bear your secrets. Oh my god.
I don't think I can give you this either.
Which one? 86?
Yeah.
God, go on.
No. I don't think I can.
You will.
Oh, see, here's the thing. You may have rolled this before.
Oh.
You've got you've got the apple seed, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you may have rolled this before then.
Oh. It's just the apple seeds.
No. I probably couldn't give you this last time, so I gave you the apple seed.
Fair enough.
The thing is, above it is also something that I just can't give you. The Tau EMP reactor.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hang on,
can I roll again then?
Jesus Christ, there's a... Yeah, you may have to roll
just
again.
Keep going up and down one.
By one. Kind of. So the other thing that was here is a burnt out pre-heresy... pre-Horus Heresy Blood Angels Dreadnought Husk. How the fuck do I explain this? And then it's just got a web link for something. It's like, hang on a minute.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, hang on. Is that?
I know you might not want to.
Oh, actually, no. We'll keep.
What list are you on?
Oh, it's some lists I found many years ago. So actually, I can go on to another thing, and we can have a look at another item. So it's 86.
Oh, no.
So what is 86 when we're looking at spaceship components? Can we use any of them?
Oh my god! If it's not a fucking macro weapon, I don't want it.
Oh really? So you don't want the five pre-heresy space marines in a cryo sleep?
I do want that. Never mind. Gib.
Jesus, this is the first. So...
Are we collecting space marines like they're Pokemon now?
We're collecting pre-heresy space marines. So we've already found the Dark Angel. Now we've got a world eater.
So I don't normally look at this. If it's
five space marines, we have 6. We have a full team.
I don't normally look at this part because I'm like, well, ship components is a bit hard to explain. And yeah, the first time I've looked for a long time, it's like, oh, pre-heresy space marines.
How the fuck are space marine ship components?
Well, they're in cryo sleep, so I imagine it's the cryo sleep.
I mean, they are boarding material.
Yeah, I suppose it's just a cryogenically frozen boarding pod.
Oh,
also a space marine in armor
can be.
Also, a space marine in armor could substitute for a space marine in armor could substitute for a thingy. Help me a second. For a structural element.
Oh, there's an abominable intelligence here.
Structural element. Oh. This is a structural support space marine.
This is emotional support space marine.
Yeah, I don't think I can give you like Vulcan's mallet. I can't
Oh my
give
god!
I can't give you the long lost resting place of an Imperial Titan because you've already found one.
We already have one.
We already
It
have
turns out
that.
there's another one buried under here.
Give us another one.
Yeah, give us another one.
And I can't give
I find the
you
keys to the Korean.
an abominable
Maybe this
intelligence
spider
or
has
a
a
Halo
twin in another
device.
planet.
So yeah, we'll have to roll
Oh my
again.
god! Oh, give us an abominable
for me.
intelligence stuck on a USB.
No, not yet. That's when you have a ship. So give me another roll.
14.
And we'll 14. Okay. We'll see if anything around that number can.
A fragment of the Emperor's armor.
I don't know Titan.
What am I Titan?
I mean, that one I suppose could be interesting. I don't know really how you find it. Because then you should really find a bit more, but... God damn it, there are multiple things here that just don't make sense for you to... Right, you can't have a heater for a colony. That just doesn't really make sense to find in a vehicle. You could... That one. Oh! Oh! That could work. Yeah, I'm gonna be nice. Okay, so Heinrich, as you open this vehicle, it appears to be, or you've already opened it, but anyway, it appears to be that this was an ecclesiastical vehicle. Maybe it was in a convoy with what Craze found.
Well, it makes sense. I got a prayer book out of it as well.
You did, and this makes sense. You find, after going through some detritus, a box of exquisitely fine looking wood. You notice that one of the individuals deceased individuals in the vehicle, the clothing is very odd. It's very strange clothing, which you kind of just brush off, but then you get this elegant, fine looking box with an ecclesiastical seal on it and all very special looking. You open said box. Do you have... Oh, hang on. Okay.
I gotta close my sheet.
Do you have any law with the ecclesiarchy?
No.
Okay.
I have Imperium, Road Trader. I have Imperial Creed.
So
Heraldry,
do
Astromancy,
do Imperial Creed.
This is a 26.
There
Can I get any
is...
bonuses?
No, because this is quite difficult. Actually, you have got heraldry, so I'll give you a 10.
Okay.
So when you open it, there is a heraldry symbol on the top of the box as you open it.
Yeah, fuck it. We go big or go home.
But inside is what appears to be the mummified remains of a human ear.
Motherfucker. What the fuck? Okay, so I got a mummified ear.
Yep.
With a heraldic symbol on it. I can't do heraldry on the actual...
Nope. It gave you a plus 10. So
we found the relic.
Opening up a ring
I would have failed
box.
both of them anyway, to be fair.
Imagine opening up a ring box and you've got the on the top of the box you've got the company's logo on the fluffy bit, on the padded bit, and then there's padding underneath with the ring, but this here it's an ear. A little bit like a jewelry box kind of opening.
Okay. So one mummified ear.
Religious relic.
I forgot how to spell mummified there for a second. I just called it nifty ear.
That's probably what I'd do.
I think the mummified ear would be miffed.
Could I get another D100 off of each of you, Cray and Heinrich? because they succeeded their roles.
One moment, I'm updating my notes.
26. Unknown. So I thought it looked like wood, or is it a wooden box? It's a wooden box.
It's a wooden box. You imagine from the hang on, you've got not appraisal but commerce, haven't you? So roll commerce on the box.
The box itself. Okay. No bonuses or negatives?
No, not for this one.
Okay. 23.
With 5 degrees of success. Well, this is the incredibly rare and ancestral oak of terror. Very, very special. Clearly, you can tell with your appraising eye and love of everything exotic. Well, not exotic and rare. Yes, this would be Terran oak. The most expensive of oaks in all of the Imperium. So 26 is definitely the in the high areas, and we have 97. So we're 26.
I'm putting that in the description, by the way.
I rolled a 97 by 2.
Yeah. I'm just questioning how I can give someone the item that's just been rolled again. I don't know if I can. Oh, look at all these holy relics. Look at all this holy scripture. Look at this. A soul gem of a warlock.
Oh my god.
Doesn't really work, you know.
Give me a second. If you want to jump over to Craze real quick, I need you to run the loot real quick.
Yeah, sure, fine. We'll roll down to see what other abominations I have. Right. Okay. This one actually seems a little bit better. Although I think... Can't remember if I've already... Okay, so Cray. I can't remember what other items you had before out of this vehicle, whenever you're looting. But as you're picking through the last items that can be found, you are going to pick up off the floor a... Fuck it, sure, why not? So you find this large box. Again, there's always a box, or like a briefcase almost type of a deal. It's a very fat briefcase, if it is a briefcase. As you open it up, you see what looks like a speaker. Upon opening the box begins to play music. You have found a music box. But unlike most music boxes that you may have found or seen previously, this is a technological one. It's not a box that plays a tune and plays a repeating tune. No. when switched on, it plays an endless variety of nice music. Clearly of Archaeotech, an Archaeotech Curio, and yeah, you know,
so
you know it's
it's a
Archaeotech.
randomized jazz band in a box.
Pretty much. It just plays endless amounts of pleasant music. It cannot be paused. It cannot be fast forwarded. It cannot be skipped. It just endlessly plays pleasant music.
I see to hey Heinrich, maybe something for in your reception area in your vessel. Whenever we capture that ship, if we will leave if the ship will survive it.
Oh, hang on. I may have misread. I may have misread something here. Let me just.
Oh.
So why does it say that then? Hang on a minute. Okay, so in the description, right, it says that it's a music player. I went with a box. And I read most of it as it came out, and that's perfectly fine. But then it says at the end, if the wielder is trapped, imprisoned, or stranded somewhere for any length of time with this skull,
What?
reduce all insanity points gained by 1, as the music helps entertain and keep the wielder sane.
What?
So is
What
it a
the skull
box?
come
Is it a box or is it a skull? I don't know. Is that a typo or is that just to keep the GM?
Can you repeat that phrase? Because the way I read that, it sounds like it's a different item altogether.
But no, it references the music box element of it all.
Yeah,
Can you repeat it?
If it's a music player, if it said it's a music player, we're immediately assuming it's a music box.
You know, I called it a box. I was the one who put the box section in there because that's what it said music player. I was like, well, that could be anything, so I'm just going to make it a box, maybe a briefcase. Maybe that sounds.
Can you post? Okay.
Yeah,
I was just about to ask that.
But yeah, then it just has this skull in there, and I'm like, oh, that's such a better idea. I could have had like a skull just playing music constantly.
Ooh.
But
is it a servo
I think
skull?
it's a music player in the form of a skull.
Yeah.
No, but it's the only time it mentioned it, so I'm like, well, bugger. Should I have just mentioned that it's a skull?
The iPod is a skull.
It is a curio. That's the other thing. An Archaeotech curio. So that does mean it's something that's just a bit weird, a bit, different. Something not necessarily that has any function to it. So it could be a skull.
It's an iPod shaped like a skull. Like,
kind of.
You can have Cthulhu. You can have Cthulhu bases for Alexa, so it looks like Alexa is Cthulhu and it glows.
So for Heinrich, so we're going to go with we're going to go with the skull. You have a skull, Cray, that plays pleasant music. It's just funnier that way, I think. So I don't think there's any. I can't give you guys another cryopod. That's the other problem. How many cryopods can I give you?
Give us cryopods, and we can just collect, characters we can use if we ever die.
So
just backup characters.
Backup character. That's where the 5 Astartes come in, does it? When you guys die, it's just like a Black Crusade. The Astartes wake up and believe they have to purge the planet of all the evil.
I mean, we could start a campaign as all humans. Doesn't mean we have to end as humans. We can end as something more.
God.
Like,
we started as humans. We finished as men. Oh, God.
No, I've already given Cooney that, but she forgot all about it. Sadness.
Sorry?
It's an item that I gave to Cooney a long time ago. Then she forgot about it.
You mean the pendant that I have yet to use? Or the Diacotech Sand Tiger? Which one do you mean?
Archaeotech Sandbagger?
Tiger.
What?
I have a crystalline Sand Tiger skeleton.
No,
I have an
no.
Architect Agnoster. Which one do you mean?
Never mind.
Most of the things that you've given me, I have yet to use.
I know, it's sad. It's sad.
What have you
Makes me
given me?
sad. So, God, I think we may have got to the point where I've gone through and given you most of them. I'm pretty sure I've already had. Have I already given this one out? When worn, although colours are somewhat muted. Oh, hang on, I'm missing part of the text box. That's why I can't read it. I don't really know if I want to give you that either, but I'm going to. Or is there one a bit further?
I get the feeling you need a different list.
Yeah.
So, look, some of the items I've already given you, some of them they just don't make sense for you to find in this area, but I kind of... Why not? Kind of a deal. I reckon I can do something with this. So, Hybrid, as you're rummaging around in the vehicle, you notice that something glints in the small amount of light that gets into the vehicle, and you grab at it, and your hand grabs something familiar. It's bone. You lift up someone's skull, and in that skull you find a bionic eye.
Oh. Okay. Can I give it an evaluate real quick? Just to see how
Sure. You can do that.
Evaluate. Any bonuses or negative?
I'll give it to you flat.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Roughly 3 degrees.
Okay.
Can I do an archaeotech?
You're not in the area. You're currently digging at your own vehicle.
Right.
I will show it to you later, don't worry.
So, you know a little bit about cybernetics, Heinrich. So as you pull the eyeball from the man's skull, you can see that everything's still there and connected when it comes to this cybernetic. You look to see for maker's marks, and you do find that the marks speak of a world, or you know of the marks, and you know that it's of a world that are known for their bionics. They're known for some of their specialty bionics as well. But other than that, you're a little bit lost. It looks like it should be something in the region of a good quality cybernetic eye with how everything is made and designed. Don't think you'd be able to know about that. Yeah, that's about it. That's about all you can really find out about it. That is until Cray has a poke.
Yeah, I'm a slip in my pocket for now, and I'm probably just gonna hand it over to Cray anyway. To be fair, he's more. I'm not cutting my eye out to put a fucking cybernetic eye in. So
if you need a name for it, for now, you can use this name. Do I know how to say this word? No, I do not.
Aether Scry Bionic Eye. Albie, just going by the name, we may have found that artifact you need to become a Psyker.
Yeah.
Just going by the name.
I also like the next part of that block. That's like, don't know if I want to go that far yet.
Yeah.
It comes with some significant difficulties. Let's put it that way.
You know, it's good.
I mean, mostly that I will swap from East Mechanicus to South Mechanicus.
No, I was more talking about the eye. I'm just going to. I don't really think anyone's going to be installing this thing. So you might install it into one of your people. You know.
Oh my god.
No.
Well, when you see it, Cray, I don't think you're really going to want to use it. I'll put it in Discord because it's a bit more of a longer thread post.
Fair enough. When worn, it provides regular visions, although colors are somewhat muted. But through the use of lenses made from the other material,
I think I already have that one.
Wait, what?
I don't think you do. You've got the Archeotech eye. You've got a different one.
I do think I have something that allows me to see psyker stuff that I decided to not use exactly because I didn't want to go fancy.
Talking about that, I'm just looking through my inventory and I have a fucking refrigerator.
You have a refrigerator?
Well, I don't have the bag of base, but yeah, I did get an Archeotech refrigerator.
Oh, actually, never mind. Maybe it was that one that I gave you. Oh, never mind. It was that one that I gave you.
We find the other one.
I'm giving you 2 of them now.
You can replace both eyes with them.
If you look upon a demonic creature, you automatically get 1d10 insanity points and 2 points of corruption because you've now got 2 eyes. Didn't read the last bit.
Is it the Aether Scry Bionic Eye?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the one that you've got.
Oh, I installed that.
You installed it?
Oh no. Oh boy.
I didn't realize you installed it.
Oh boy.
I mean, you only get 1d5 insanity and one point of corruption if you look at a demonic creature and roll.
I mean, we don't have a psyker anymore, so it kind of makes sense. You can, we have someone who can do cognitions tests. Only you haven't been doing cognitions tests this entire time.
I don't think I'm even aware I can do it.
If you roll a Suniscience and you get doubles, you do get 1.1 corruption point as well. So
No, I meant in character, as in Ray doesn't know he can do Suniscience tests.
I think there
I
would,
mean,
because it's a bionic, I think it would be more technological than how psychers do it. So there would be an option in your view.
Yeah,
But
meant-
that says Cynesians available, and you just haven't got. You're just like, no.
I don't know if I passed that Forbidden Lore test at that time.
No, I think
it's
now
written
that it's
Filipino for some
installed,
reason, so you can't read it.
now that it's installed, you would have the option, like in your HUD, in your field of view, you'd have that where you can go like night vision and this, that, and the other. I imagine you've got a HUD where you could see all your options and stuff, and information flows over your eyes and eye. So yeah, there would be a button there that's like that Cynesians look into the warp or whatever you've put no button, you know. But you would also be aware that looking into the warp doesn't normally do anything good. So
what? Look into the warp is bad for you?
yeah,
Only on bank holidays and Sundays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
The Emperor takes his day off.
The Emperor never gets a day off. That's heresy.
so I'm not sure if I'm reading this correct. It does sound like just looking at a creature with the demonic trait does kind of screw you over as well.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Using this ability.
Oh, yeah, when you actually have the Cynesian
Yeah.
thing active. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. In addition,
but I
light
can
emission,
see the-
darkness, smoke, and other similar obstructions.
Yeah, it's a very
It's
good eye. As
massive.
long as you don't use it next to a demon, you're good.
So I
Yeah.
guess I can install
Oh
it.
yeah, no, so yeah, using this ability at the end. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, so if you turn on night vision mode and accidentally stumble across a demon in the darkness, you get even more like shit scared. You get double jump scared because your eye just shows you its true form.
And if you roll doubles, you get triple scared.
Yes. You get a nice little glimpse at Slanesh's starfish. Sorry,
what we
chocolate
call it?
starfish.
Is that what we're
You know, if
calling
it's
it?
chocolate though, you know, it could be any number of colours. Is Slanesh.
True.
It could be whatever you want, man.
So,
Variety of starfish.
you have basically spent half the day, a little bit more than that, looting. What would you like to do next?
Yes.
Do you want to spend the other half of your day looting?
Sorry to come back to this, but I think the way I read this now, the insanity and corruption points only if you use the ability of the Cynesian skill.
Yeah. I saw that because it's right at the end. It's if using the ability, if using the you get it.
So I can look through walls without issue.
You can look through walls? What?
I don't think you can look through walls. I think it's smoke.
No, you see through
Yeah.
similar other obstructions like fog, smoke, darkness, lens flares.
Fart.
Yeah, the
fog.
farts of the farts of Nurgle you can see through quite clearly. I wish you hadn't seen through it quite clearly, but you can.
I don't think you wish to be anywhere near.
So, unfortunately or annoyingly, annoyingly is a better word. My role chart has come off of its given location and has decided to be free form now. So I'm going to delete it and I'm going to hope that it comes. No, it did. It automatically came back. Okay, fine. Never mind. So,
Okay.
can I get a search roll from each of you? See if you can find another vehicle.
Of course.
I'm going to fail again because
Alright,
my
I'm going-
search is shit.
Can I do a search roll and hang on, wait. Can I yell at one? Can I yell at Jim to search better? Two, can I yell at the Izmirians to start prepping like the location to, rest up? And three, there was no third point.
The camp's already set up,
Sure?
and yes, you
Yeah.
can shout at Cooney.
Okay,
You
so
sh-
Cooney.
Hold on. You sure you want to shout at Cooney? Because that just bumps my target to a 36.
That is better than 26, is it not?
Fair enough.
I can't shout at myself. And Cray, what the fuck have you got for your search roll? 66. So there you go.
Let's see.
This is where I go.
Oh, I actually succeeded.
You're welcome. Granted, you would have succeeded. Actually, no, you wouldn't have succeeded if you didn't have that +10. Wait, no, you would have. Never mind.
I would
Yeah.
have.
But now you get an extra degree of success.
Yeah, I get an additional degree. So thank you.
God damn it. And Cray, of course, blowing us both out of the water.
Well, no, you both technically got the same levels of degrees of success.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Cray had a +10 last time. That's why.
So can
He
I
rolled
get?
an 11.
Can I get a
I forgot my
1d100 for
plus
each
10
of you?
this time. My ogre array.
Yeah, you did use do an auger test.
What?
Can I get a D100 from each
Oh,
of you?
yeah.
Can I still do it?
No. You get
Does not matter.
you get the D100 because you succeeded anyway. So
Motherfucker.
so the highest number is.
Oh my
Well,
god.
actually-
82, 73, 24.
I'm already at the bottom, so I might as well do Heinrich's first. So Heinrich, you get a spool of wire.
Nice. I am putting that aside and gonna try and find a gift wrapping to label it for Cray.
The
Cooney,
spool of wire. Here
can
you
I
go.
get a 1d100, please?
Sorry, for me?
Yeah, 1d100, please.
Once you go over 80, you're just getting spools of wire for Christmas.
You get a key.
Damn!
You get a key to someone's house. Right, so moving on.
Great.
This is like the second time they find someone's key to their house.
I believe this is the second time I have found a key. Because I have a vehicle pass key too, I think, and I don't know where it's from.
Okay, wait, hang on. Is it like a physical key or like a key card?
It's a physical residence key.
Okay, we need to find what kind of lock it fits in.
I'm going to make a keychain. I'm just going to add house key ?
Wait, use the spool of wire. Make a keychain out of the spool of wire.
Sure. That
Cray,
works.
can I get a 1d100, please?
Motherfucker.
With an
I
86.
think I know what this one will be.
With an
Is that the same one I
86.
got for my fucking roll?
Yes.
It was. Just bring out the time engine.
No, it won't do anything like that.
Slate.
No.
think
This
it's
is the small items. This is the
Oh, it's a
small
prayer book.
items.
Oh yeah.
So it was
Slate.
24, which actually, funnily enough, isn't even here. It goes from 19 to 20, you get a chrono. From 26 to 27, you get a coin purse. Well, there's no 24 then. So we're gonna go with you get a. And that doesn't make sense because it's 1 to 2, 3 to 20, 20 to 100. It's 22 to 25. Then it's 1 to 90. Oh, it's a valid. So if you get hang on. So you got 80. So where the hell does that line up? Oh, okay. So you just get a basic chrono. A basic watch, basically. That's what you found. Can I get D100 off of each of you as we go to the next lot of items?
19.
35.
With a 19.
Did we roll a 35 before?
So you can't have 19.
Fuck.
Well, do you want a brain tank of the infamous Adeptus Magos Mechanicus of an infamous Adeptus Mechanicus Magos? I don't know why he's in there, I don't know why he's.
He was powering the Chimera.
I don't know why he's. No.
Just after like being bombarded with whatever the fuck the orbital weapon is, just like the only thing that survived was the fucking brain of all things.
So we'll go
no.
We'll go one up, just to add into some of the other items that you have found here. You find in the bones and the clothes of the people that were in this vehicle, you find, of all things, a very weathered icon.
No.
Very weathered icon indeed. As you take the icon up, it's heavy.
Don't tell me the fuck.
It fits in your hand, in the just about the size of the palm of your hand. And seeing that symbol brings a shiver. But also,
It's the fucking inquisitorial rosette.
it is indeed the amount of power that you could wield with this.
Oh my fucking.
Or the amount of good things you could have if you gave it to the Inquisition.
No, the amount of power I can roll with this. I'm not talking about good things at all. I am not. I am abusing the shit out of this.
Whether or not you inform the others of what you found, or you just inside a vehicle chuckling to yourself.
I am putting that right into my pocket. I'm hunched over like fucking Gollum from Lord of the Rings. My precious.
I just thought about this. The Imperial Rosette is basically a cop shield, right? But does it denote from which
Ordo, yes.
it belongs to?
You have forbidden lore inquisitorial fucking rosettes.
Yeah, it
probably does. I don't fucking know.
No, I'm asking this out of character.
Out of character, it becomes entirely up to you as the Inquisitor. Most will be just the eye of the Inquisition, because if you're in Ordo Hereticus, do you really want your badge telling every other Inquisitor that you show it to that you're Ordo Hereticus? That might make them obviously be like, oh, holy shit, this is a person who's going to be investigating me. Oh, no. So, but if you're in, again, different Ordos, which, you might be quite proud of it. So it has, Ordo, why have the others just blanked for me? Mechadendrum. We'll go to one that I always go with.
Ordo Kronos.
Yeah, you
oh no.
Those may or may not exist.
But yeah, so you
turns out we're stuck in a time loop this entire time.
You would have to do a roll to know which Ordo this I probably actually wouldn't say it's a Rosarius. It's what the interrogator gets. So it's not a full blown Rosarius that can be used.
It's still like
an Inquisitor's one has a data chip inside of it, which allows him access to restricted places.
Well, all of them do. It's just the level of access they can get.
That's why I'm saying this would be an interrogator's one. I'm not giving you full access. Fuck that.
Come on, give me that vermilion access.
This would be an interrogator's level.
There's not even that much in the way of Imperial tech on this place. I can't bypass everything.
I don't know if I really want to give Cooney this. Let me.
What do we know? It is Inquisition.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There's no doubt. It's Inquisition.
They may be a rumor to some, but they are a very terrifyingly real rumor.
I mean, it's more like, what do we recognize it as an inquisitorial rosette?
Yes.
I mean, to be honest, I guess it must be well known, because otherwise, how can you use it to make everyone do your bidding?
So it really depends on your position within the Imperium. If you're a peasant, then they're this mystical, almost fantasy, word between people. It's not they're not real, but then they are real. Whereas
The boogeyman.
for Heinrich being a rogue trader, he 100% knows they exist because they investigate rogue traders all the time. Rogue trader houses have been
My
wiped
mother
out
was
by the
investigated.
Inquisition.
That
So,
bitch.
and it's also very possible that Heinrich has met members of the Inquisition, being a
what?
rogue trader. Well, it's always,
Yeah, I
perhaps
probably
you'll-
have met them. I just don't know.
or perhaps your family have lent assistance to the Inquisition before, and it's just one of those things that's known within your family that, oh yes, we've worked with the Inquisition. We have their ear if we should need them. I'm trying.
The skip might take it on getting my ship back.
Indeed.
I don't know. God, Cooney, you've got yourself into a position where it's a bit.
Is it shit again?
It's difficult. I could give you an item, but then I'd need to remember for months on end. Like, otherwise, you won't equip it. I'm pretty sure that's how I got Cray to use the eyeball. I don't think I told him how bad it was about using Sinisians.
I mean, you did.
Did I tell you how bad it was? Oh,
Yes.
I had a funny feeling that maybe I didn't tell you that the last sentence or two.
I mean, the only thing that I know that you didn't tell me had to do with the different campaign.
Oh, fair enough. So I think you've had that before.
I'll post my notes I had on it.
Look, just give me a Tal battle suit and let's be done with it. It's fine.
If you have a wish list, a hammerhead.
I've already given that kind of thing away.
Where are
hammer
the
hit?
defense laser?
No, I'm doing Cooney's one. I might need to get Cooney to roll another one, or I might just pick one out for Cooney.
If you'd like to go to Cray's one first,
Yeah,
because it might be easier.
I'm just doing that to see if there's another one near Cray's that I can. Oh God, Cray's got really close to where he was last time.
Oh my god, not again.
He's moved to the perfect position where he's got 3 new items to pick from, or for me to pick from. I mean, I don't understand how you would have that. Maybe that's something that you could have. I mean, that would be funny for you to have, but you've already had one on this planet. Although I blew up the last one, so. Although, how would this one have survived? If I blew up the line, I don't know. Right. So, Cray, as you open up your vehicle, you cracked it open, you've grabbed your freebie item that pops out first. Hang on a minute, I might need to hang on a minute. In addition, oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Right. So as you crack it open, you find someone again in rather elegant robes, or someone who was. They're now a skeleton. Upon their skeletal hand, you find a ring. Oh no, sorry, not. Well, yeah, fuck it, it's a ring. It's a ring with a signet on it, or a seal. When you look upon the seal, you could tell that it is ecclesiastical. But you'd need to give me a commerce or a ecclesiastical law, which would be Imperial Creed.
Don't really have either.
Then give me a tech.
Forbidden Lord Architect.
Yeah, give me a. It's not Forbidden Law. Give me Adeptus Mechanicus Law with a -20. You're close enough for me to tell you that this is of a... You have a funny feeling this is very important to the ecclesiarchy. As for the item, I can tell you if you hold on to this item, it will piss off the ecclesiarchy.
So hold on to it.
So I'll tell you just so that I don't end up.
I would also show it to Heinrich.
So, I don't know what I just did then. I'm now playing as
See
a
if
corpse
Heinrich
catcher.
knows it.
So you this is what the seal is called.
Ancient Martyr's Holy Seal.
It will basically, it's incredibly valuable, where it's worth 1 profit factor.
Jesus Christ.
To any true believer of the Imperial faith, it is an incredibly valuable item. In addition, it grants 1 extra free fate point for the wearer to use, but cannot burn.
Oh.
Oh, that is super powerful.
Sure, I should have really given that to Cooney, but never mind. Cooney, let's find
I would honestly have loved that.
I know. That
Yeah, so
Is that for me or is that for
effect is our
Cooney?
way of with that effect is our ticket into converting fucking Cooney to the Imperium.
But that's literally
Look,
what
the
Cray
Emperor
rolled.
will save your
you know.
life. Trust me.
That's literally what Cray rolled, unfortunately. Whereas you rolled
Oh my
something that's
God.
just like no.
I don't know. Like,
Hilariously,
Oh, actually,
do you
let's
think
have a
you could
look
actually
in-
swap Albie's and Craze and Cooney's stuff?
No.
No, I
It's
wouldn't have been
okay.
able to.
Don't
What's yours? It was
Don't do that.
35. So what about the
do that.
Oh, hang on, wait, it's one down. An impulse drive engine.
An impulse drive engine.
An archaeotech device that is able to boost void ships, impulse thrusters for a short amount of time. Yeah, I can't really give you that either. And the looted Eldar shuttle hollow field is also something I can't really give you. The
Hollow shield.
Zinchian demonic septiculus. I nearly called it a testicle, but never mind.
Sepulchre?
Testicle.
No, testicle. It's a Zinchian testicle. How can you tell? It keeps changing from bald.
Spectacles.
What? Testicle. Oh,
Really living up your name, this.
fucking glasses, basically.
Yeah, they're Zinchian demonic spectacles.
This is Zinchian
It's fucking
spectacles.
eyeglasses. Come on.
They're trying to sound fancy, Jim, alright? And they're really fucking overpurred this.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So what did we get?
I don't know yet.
I'm now reading the spectacles, not testicles. They're
Yeah.
quite
This
so.
is Zinchian testicles.
They're small, red tinted spectacles. If the wearer makes eye contact with any humanoid, they can perform a +10 willpower check to unleash the telepathic compel psychic technique on their helpless victim. Each use of this power will gain you 1d5 plus 1 corruption points. The power is quite suitable. Suitable. And that might not be suitable. It might be when you're being sneaky, subtle. That's the one. Subtle and difficult to detect. The last thing the victim will remember is gazing into your eyes. Psyniscience rolls will detect the power, but suffer a -20. That's not bad, except from the corruption. That's terrible.
Also, the fact that Cooney is a Talon, I don't see how I could use that.
The one underneath it, a fully functioning Tau Crisis suit. No, you're not allowed it. Go away. Go away.
Come on.
No.
Come on. Look, you can. Between all of those, give me that.
No, never.
I'm dying for the battle.
So this is what Cooney actually rolled. It's a belt of Nurgle.
Oh no!
So all healing effects give you +1 to your heal, but you gain +1 corruption point whenever you gain corruption. Like, that's not so bad, kind of. But then above it is the shrunken head of an Alpha Psyker and the location of the missing 13th station of passage, which I don't know what, I'm not giving you a,
What now? What the fuck is
so
that?
Give me another roll, Jim, and we'll see.
Okay.
An
What
18.
is an 18?
An 18. Let's see what 18 gives us. Well, I can't give you another withered Rosarius. Can't give you another withered Rosarius. I can't give you the position. Oh, why would that be on this world? Why would that be on this world?
Oh no.
There's no reason for this to be on this world.
However,
but I'm just wondering, it might help with Cooney if this campaign were ever to move on to another position. Okay, fine.
So in 10 years.
Yeah, in like 10 years. So Cooney, you find, for some strange reason that I can't quite comprehend why, but we'll just accept that you have found this. You find a box that you recognise. It's a black box of a Kroot war sphere.
Oh.
You can learn its location.
The Kroot mercenaries that can be found everywhere, so...
Well, they can't. They're really only found in your section of space. And you're on the other side of that section of space, so it might lead you to your people a bit quicker than, you might find some people that actually like the Tau a bit sooner than what you were originally,
They were just using this as like a fucking coffee table or something.
So what is an old Kroot war sphere? It's just a vehicle, right?
It's a massive space sphere, which, as far as I'm aware from the law, it can only go in one direction. It can go two directions. It can go forwards and backwards through space. No turning. Which makes no sense whatsoever. But the fact that they are like mini moons, so they're like self-sustaining habitats, at the very least, kind of.
Okay, I see what it is. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done this, but I looked up what a war sphere is.
No, it's fine. It's a spaceship. It's a spaceship.
Yeah, it's a spaceship. Yeah. It makes sense how it would move.
But yeah, it literally moves forwards and backwards, and it's like a self-sustained habitat.
Hang on. So, out of character, you now have the black box of a Kroot war sphere.
Yes.
Something the rest of the Tau Empire has not got a hold of.
Apparently so. So I'm
Because
going to return.
oh shit.
Is that bad?
Hello? Oh, I'm back. Okay. So apparently, these things are kept secret from their Tau employers by the Crute. So you could really befriend some Crute, or you could really befriend some Tau.
I could return a hero. So I guess we'll see.
Or the reason the
Battlefield
crit go
return.
extinct. You know, one or the other. So another
We don't need Crute
D100s.
anymore.
I need one of each.
Hoppa, loopa, tupa,
I
61.
just realized. Should I have rolled another D100 the last time? I'm afraid. I hope it's a Tau crisis soon.
We will see. We will
It's not a
see.
crisis
So,
suit. It's the fucking the one that gives you tumors.
The one that gives you tumor.
So, Cray, can you give me a chem use check, please? With a.
I have an auger array.
So you got that one. So it's a chem use with a -10, please.
What?
Sorry, I clicked something that I noticed.
Okay, you've got
You're going to
5
get paid in a minute here.
degrees of success. So Craig, as you go rummaging through the vehicle, you find a pack of auto-injector vials. As you take the vials out, you see that most of them have broken, but one of them is still full. As you run your auger array over the vial and do a chem check, you find this is a deadly poison.
Oh.
If you dose up a weapon with this poison, you'll do an extra 1d10 plus 2, reduced only by toughness amount of damage. You could also try to reverse engineer the poison and make more of it, but, you know, that's entirely up to you. So, okay, 61.
How many doses do I have?
One large dose. You imagine that you could probably get multiple, like 3 applications on smaller weapons. If you wanted your sword, for example, to drip poison and have poison flying for multiple attacks, then you would use this. 61 was what I was looking for.
And what's the specific mechanics?
One
Try that.
1d10 plus 2. Only toughness as soak. 62. Oh, sorry, 61. Actually, is there. Heinrich is getting. So, Heinrich, unfortunately, you've already had at least one of these items before. In fact, I think you've had both of these items before.
Oh.
So I'm just going to have a look. I think you've had, hang on, 60. There it is. I went a bit too high up there. Oh, I could, I could I could give you one of these back. I could give you the literally one up from the. So you've had porn before, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, in game? Yes.
Yeah, sorry, in game. I should be more specific. So I'm going to go one up.
What the fuck is a GIF?
I'm going to go one up
just
from the porn.
happened?
You find a strange mechanical thing. And as you look upon it, your heart gets a little tight for a moment of the good times, And as you pick it up and its legs dangle limply beneath its chassis, you see another mechanical spider drone. Is it a Peeper 2? Is it a Peeper 2.2? Who knows?
This is Jeeper.
Jeeper.
And I'm going to be bringing him to Cray as soon as possible. Also, my fucking... Oh no, let me roll 20 crash again.
It will need some repairs doing to it, but if you want to have your own skull that you actually control, then that's how you're going to get it. So 100. What is 100? So this is. I can't give you this. I literally can't give you this. It makes no sense, and I've actually used it before on another game, but you never got to that point. So. God, Craig literally got down here last time, I believe. What is this? Okay, well, this might be cool. Okay, so Cooney. There's no way for Cooney to actually know what this device does. Which is a little bit sad. That you are going to find an item which probably should have been found on an inquisitorial body, but never mind. You find an item, a small badge with a symbol of a snake devouring itself on front of it. It's a big chunky badge. It's got some weight to it. What you'll find, Cooney, is this is a chrono shield. So, the next time the user would suffer from critical damage, ignore the damage entirely, as time is rewound, but only for the user.
Holy shit, that is so cool!
The user suffers 1d5 insanity points as their mind breaks from the temporal hiccup. Here's the downside. It can only be used once before burning out.
Oh, it's still really cool. Like, Cooney doesn't know what this is, so she's just gonna pocket it.
Oh, cool.
So
it's hitting itself. Nice.
It's going to save her at some point, and she's not gonna know.
I'll give it to you on this side is when Cray looks at it, and Cray will look at it at one point, he's going to identify it as a refractor field of sorts, but not know how it activates. So as far as you know, Cooney, you've got a force field. That's the best you'll ever know that you've got. But yeah, write down that it is a chrono shield, and when you decide to activate it, you get 1d5 insanity points, and whatever critical damage attack you would have suffered is ignored. Because that's pretty... It says any wound... Sorry, the next time the user would suffer critical damage. So if you get hit with by a heavy bolter at one point and you go from max health down to critical health, boom, it's gone. It's ignored,
Yep.
So, pretty bloody strong item.
The next time...
Yeah, it only works once. I will put it in chat. I will put it in chat for you. Okay, I believe that is actually everything. So hang on, wait a minute.
Hey.
Yep, we went through Craze, we went through Heinrichs, we went through. So that is your full day.
I do need to. I failed the check last time, so I only got to roll once. That was correct, right?
Yes, that's why that happened. So you found a minor item, which is the first item that you all roll for. So you got something for the first roll, but yeah, you missed out on all the good stuff. So who'd have thought going through loot lists would take so much time. How are we all doing on time? As a point of note.
I'm actually running out of time soon. I have like 18 minutes.
No worries then. So we will.
I didn't expect it to go so.
We will pretty much be ending the episode off in roughly here. So as the group finish up for the day, they gather around with the Izmirians, with Thomas and Muttermouth, setting up their tank, setting up their camp properly. Not setting up, just getting yourselves comfortable, getting your sleeping positions arranged, who's sleeping in what vehicle and where. As you start discussing who's going to do Overwatch and stuff like that, you can see that Bob is already stood there surveying the area. So it's kind of like, who's going to be on Overwatch with Bob?
I can take the first watch.
You end up having your meal. You've pretty much been able to get food from wherever you wanted, so I should imagine you have some acceptable food for today. Maybe tomorrow you're cooking for yourselves. Who knows? Just as a point of interest for me for future episodes, what are you guys doing next? Are you planning on staying here for another day, half day, or are you moving back?
Plan was 2 days salvage, then back to trade for the Titan crane, and then the next step of the Titan project.
Okay, so we have one more day of looting, of salvaging.
Yeah, we're gonna do the trade deal to get a hold of the mechanics and the Korean.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so we'll do that.
Right.
And, yeah.
Well then, that seems to be the good point. So thank you all so much for watching. I certainly hope you've enjoyed this episode of looting, and are looking forward to future episodes to come. So take care, everyone, and as always, bye-bye for now.
Bye.
See ya.